Hi, everyone, and welcome back to this week's version of Ask GHCC. This week we have a question about relationships, and it came to us like this. When do you separate in a relationship that is unhealthy or toxic, and how do you do that if the relationship is with a parent or an adult child? First of all, no one is ever asked to be in a situation where their own health, physically, mentally, or emotionally, is being abused. And so I want to say right at the beginning that if you are one in an abusive relationship, that it's unhealthy to the point that it's affecting you physically, emotionally, and spiritually, I would strongly suggest that you get some help for that and try to work those things out rather than trying to tough it through on your own or suffering in silence. Mostly, we separate from a relationship physically when it's at the point where the level of abuse or the level of unhealth is beyond what we can be asked to tolerate or to carry on ourselves without help. Prior to that time, if we've made attempts at talking to the people, praying with them, trying to tell or discuss what the issues are, and it's not getting anywhere and it's only getting worse, it becomes necessary at times to separate from that relationship. Sometimes that separation is difficult. That's why if it's with a parent and you're a child, you may need to go outside to get some help, to bring some other adults alongside you to help with that situation. And if the situation is abusive or especially toxic, you may find that you have to get help to go live with an aunt or uncle or with a friend or someone else just to create some space from the daily difficulty of the unhealthy, toxic situation. But do it with a lot of counsel and a lot of guidance and a lot of prayer. Don't try to make all those decisions on your own. Get some help with that. And if you are trying to deal with an adult child, it's important to understand that at some point our adult children need to learn to grow up and take responsibility for themselves. Many times they put back on the parent the responsibility for their bad behavior, saying things like, if you don't help me or give me more money or allow me to do this, I'm going to go kill myself, or I'm going to be homeless, or I'm going to be whatever. There comes a point where you need to tell that adult child, you know what, I'm not responsible for your adult decisions. You need to be making those decisions on your own and taking responsibility for how you need to live. You are as responsible before God as I am. We love you, we want to help you where we can, but we can't continue to help enable this unhealthy relationship to go on like this. You need to get help, and if you're not going to address the behavior, you need to be out of our home, or you need to separate from us because we can't continue to be embroiled in this abusive situation. These difficulties are in a lot of homes, and these situations are very real. That's why I want to encourage that if you're going through one of these at this time, remember that God is there, He is able to help, and there are always people standing by that you can call on to help you walk through, with godly advice, these situations to a better conclusion.